Hey guys, today we're going to go ahead and put together a cool little, what I like to call Instagram container, to spice up your, Instagram a little bit. You kind of want to stand out, and here's a little simple way to do it. Now, before we get started, you're going to need two programs. You're going to need one for video and one for photo. And today we're going to be using Photoshop and Adobe Premiere. Open Photoshop. Go to File. Click New. Let's title it. Let's call it Instagram Container. Now, Instagram is square, so we're going to need a container that has the same height and width. And it's 640 by 640. The resolution, on the resolution, you can do what you want to with it. I just set mine to 300. Hit OK. Now you have a square container. We're going to do something simple, like I said before. Go over here to the rectangle tool. Let's just draw a box. Just one box is all we need right now. Okay. Now white's kind of plain, so let's just do kind of this kind of blue right here, which is 04124E. And that's the color code for that. Double click on the layer here. Go to color overlay. Now there's more than one way that you can do this, but I find this to be the simplest route for me. Okay. Let's pick this color. I like this kind of blue. It's kind of night skyish. Let's make these boxes fit. And what we'll do here is we'll just make a copy. Let's name this to stay organized. Name this top. Click and drag for the copy. Drag it down to the bottom. Okay. Now we got bottom. Okay. Now select both of these here. Make a copy of those. This one right here will be left. And this one right here will be right. Okay. Select the right and place it to the right, and what you're going to need to do here is just stand it straight up. Every 10 pixels it'll go if you hold shift down. Do the same thing, 90 degrees. Place it there. You are good, my friend. Okay, now that we have this container here, we're going to need to make one more. And let's just call this logo. Take this, and what I like to do, now you could really place it how you want to, and then add a little bit of spice to it. Let's place it about a third of the way. Okay, let's just say now we're going to need to select all these convert to a smart object. Now rasterize. And I do that because now I can take each individual clip or each individual layer and make them all the same color or whatever you want to do with it. Like if you want to change the color so it doesn't get redundant, you have to change all the colors, left, right, bottom, top, and logo. So if you wanted this, like say for instance red, just double click on that layer here, color overlay, or you can do a gradient, whatever you want to do. We'll just leave it blue for now. Okay. Now go up here, let's select the text tool. And whatever your logo is, or if you just want to make a statement or something like that, let's just say IG container. Okay. All right, let's change the color on this guy. Let's just go with, I think a white would be all right. Drop it like so, and like I said, you can do anything you want to with it. You can your logo, have it do what it wants to do. You can put a gradient on it. You can do just whatever you'd like to do. Believe it or not, we're done with this part right here. Head on up to File, Save As. Make sure you save it as a PNG file so the background will be transparent. Okay. Now open up Adobe Premiere. Okay. Now remember I said earlier that Instagram is square. So it's the width times the height is always equal. So you're going up to File, New. Let's just say Sequence. Okay, head on over to Settings, Editing Mode, Custom. Now change change the frame size to 640 by 640. You can name it if you like. Let's just say IG container. Hit OK. And now you have your square. Now let's import our footage. Okay. Drag your clip down to the timeline. Now remember, Instagram is square and it's also 15 seconds. So you're going to want to need to shorten your clip down to 15 seconds or less. Let's get our container. Drag it over the top here. Looks pretty sweet. Now we have an issue here because these black bars here and here just doesn't really hit the spot like it should. So you go down here, you select your clip, Effects and Controls, go down to Motion, Scale, and let's just make it a little bit bigger so it fits. There we are. Now if you think it's sitting too close on your right side or your left side, and all you have to do is go up here to Position. The one that's closest to the word position, drag right, or drag it left. I think that's pretty good. See what we have. We're done with this part right here, guys. Go up to File, Export, hit Media. Now you name it, and then hit Export. And it's a done deal. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.